Good evening, everyone. Today is March 21st, 2025, and you're listening to Beyond the Headlines, the podcast that dives deeper into the stories shaping our world. From global affairs, politics, to stock markets and the economy, I'm your host, Austin Cartwright. Let's dive in. Trump has signed an executive order today to eliminate the Department of Education. So let's dive into what that means, and I'm going to do it in a nonpartisan way. Federal oversight of education policy, funding, and civil rights will be dismantled, and they will be pushed onto the states, so the states will have control over their own education system. Many are concerned with how this will affect low-income students or students with disabilities. And let's dive into a synopsis by Lindsay Burke, a PhD in education policy. She says, the Education for All Handicapped Act was signed in law before the Department of Education, so that will be going nowhere. In addition, the Individuals with Disability Act, the spending for that will be moved to the Department of HHS. It will not be removed. And the same goes for Title I low-income funding. That will be moved most likely to the Department of HHS. Many of the systems under the Department of Education will remain intact. It looks like the move by Trump is to remove the bureaucratic apparatus of the department. Moving on to geopolitics, the United States fired missiles at Yemen's capital this week, and this is in response to their threat that they will attack any U.S. ship going through the Red Sea. And we also have more news on the USS Harry Truman attack. All 18 missiles did not strike the vessel, and all drones that were on the way to attack the vessel were shot down before they arrived. So nobody was injured, and the Houthis overplayed the attack. We don't really have a section for space in this podcast. However, we're going to make room in the geopolitical section. And this is a quote by General Michael Gutlein. He has said in a conference that China and Russia has shown the ability and the desire to use technology to destroy U.S. satellites in a dogfighting sort of way. Moving on to politics, NVIDIA is set to invest hundreds of billions of dollars into U.S. manufacturing over the next 4 years. Along with this, NVIDIA has also said that they plan on starting up a quantum computing facility in Boston. Whenever I hear quantum computing, I always think about all of the movies that have been made, such as I, Robot, Ex Machina, books by Jack Carr, and all of the negative consequences of quantum computing. So hopefully they come up with some positive solutions and AI doesn't take over the world. In addition, the U.S. has awarded Boeing a $20 billion contract to make next-gen, sixth-generation F-27 fighter jets to replace the F-22 jets that are currently in the United States inventory. This does come as a shock. Lockheed Martin was the front runner for this contract. However, they're more than likely under their Skunk Works division, probably making some sort of alien technology that we don't know about and no other country knows about as well. And lastly, let's look at the global markets. The Dow Jones closed up 0.08%, the S&P 500 up 0.08%, and the Nasdaq up 0.52%. That is according to Morningstar as of today, Friday, March 21st, 2025. Thank you so much for joining me on Beyond the Headlines. Where the story doesn't end, it evolves. Keep exploring, keep questioning, go beyond.